I killed up to 110 people who was identified to be in Winch. Last week I have up to 7 children. Even right there in my church at Ibaka.
You can see him doing what he does for a living. He begins by trying to deliver this boy from evil spirits that have caused him to be a witch. If the exorcism fails, the little boy would be handed to his accomplices to be slaughtered.
So this is my practice.
Almost everyone has likely seen this picture that went viral worldwide in 2016. It showed a little boy who was severely malnourished, abandoned, and wrongly accused of being a child witch. Thanks to a woman named Anya Ringgren, he received help and was saved from certain death. What many may not realize is that this boy's story is just one among many similar cases. Numerous African children are unfairly labeled as witches and left to die on the streets. In parts of West Africa, when a family faces illness, misfortune, poverty, or death, it's often the youngest, weakest, or most vulnerable child who is blamed and branded as a child witch. This cruel label leaves them wandering, hungry, and alone, unable to care for themselves. Sadly, many of these young children suffer from malnutrition and, in some cases, die.
Traditional African belief has it that nothing happens for natural reasons in life. Any ill fortune is the work of witches.
And witchcraft is all over.
Aid organizations estimate that thousands of children in Nigeria are accused of being witches every year. And often it's their own parents who think their sons or daughters are possessed by demons. Many churches or self-proclaimed spiritual healers perpetuate this trend.
Desperate parents can be charged up to a year's income by those who claim only they can drive out the evil spirits.
I killed up to 110 people who was identified to be in Winch. Last week I have up to 7 children. Even right there in my church at Ibaka.
You can see him doing what he does for a living. He begins by trying to deliver this boy from evil spirits that have caused him to be a witch. If the exorcism fails, the little boy would be handed to his accomplices to be slaughtered.
So this is my practice.
By conducting deliverance and illegal execution of witch children, this self-styled bishop has been able to make very huge sums of money and is arguably the richest in the neighborhood where he is residing. He has more than enough clients, as everyday parents falsely accuse their children of being a witch. And when that happens, his service is the next thing that they think of. Normally, when parents suspect that a child could be a witch, they bring the child to the self-styled bishop for deliverance, and they are charged very huge sums of money. But if after the deliverance, the mishaps continues in the family, insinuating that the child is still operating as a witch, the bishop has no choice but to do away with the life of the kid for the family to be free from mishaps. And whenever this so-called witch children are killed or sent away from home, the parents would testify that things have gotten better.
I thank God that my grandson moved out. He was possessed by demons and would make rats gnaw on my leg. But now I'm doing better again.
This elderly man revealed that since he sent his son away, rats have stopped biting his feet. Hence, he doesn't regret sending the alleged witch child away.
It's noteworthy that not only this self-styled bishop is engaged in this line of business, deliverance of witches seems to be a mega-business in Akwa Ibom State in Nigeria, as there are lots of churches that are making huge sums of money on a monthly basis by organizing mass deliverance sessions to free people from witchcraft spirit.
And exorcism is big business. Deliverances are conducted in churches everywhere, like here in Eket. Friday night is what locals call Tarry Night. It's an evening where preachers claim, for a price, they can exorcise demons, being a witch. Children are particularly targeted because people believe that once possessed, they can cast spells and contaminate others. And once accused, a child is forever stigmatized and feared.
The question that human rights organizations have been asking is, what has the Nigerian government done to put an end to this barbaric act? The local government of Akwa Ibom State has adopted the Children Right Acts, which makes brandishing children as witches illegal. And the self-styled bishop who revealed that he has executed 110 witch children has been arrested and tried, as killing is outrightly illegal in Nigeria.
The self-styled bishop who claimed to have killed 110 children and all his accomplices had already been arrested will appear in court on Monday charged with murder.
Truly, sir, I did not say I killed about 110 children. I said I destroyed the spirit of witch out of the people.
The man claimed he killed. The major charge was the charge of murder. But the aspect of torturing and harassing children, they've also been charged for that. And the Child Rights Act as it is today, of course, we will not only charge you, we'll go ahead to prosecute you and then go ahead to convict you. It is the law of the land.
Notwithstanding, the evil practices still continues in Akwa Ibom State. In Nigeria, as many parents keep brandishing their children as witch and sending them away from home, and they go scot-free because even the law enforcement officers believe in the witchcraft thing.
His name is God's Will, and he's been beaten and abandoned, cast out by his own family and society at large, accused of being a witch, no matter that he's a 5-year-old boy.
The boy said that the woman said that it is witch.
He's apparently been here for 3 days, and from what everyone here is saying, his mother abandoned him, accusing him of witchcraft. You can see he's got some scars. He even doesn't want me touching him.
Even when this witch children are not murdered but simply driven from home, their life becomes as good as death, as it's very difficult for them to fend for themselves. This little girl who was accused of being a witch and sent away from home revealed that somebody took advantage of her because she needed a place to lay her head.
The other was sexually abused. I was actually looking for a place to sleep, so he gave me a condition that to have a place to sleep that I must go down with him, so I had no other choice.
However, a woman named Anya Ringren felt compassion for these children and decided to intervene. Through her organization Land of Hope, she rescues these children and provides them with a safe sanctuary when everyone else has abandoned them. Anya gained widespread recognition in 2016 when a photo from one of her rescues of witch children went viral. The image shows her squatting in front of a small, naked, and emaciated boy, offering him water from her bottle. This boy had been abandoned on the street simply because he was accused of being a witch. He had reportedly been fending for himself for about 8 months, surviving on scraps from strangers and searching for food in the garbage. Despite his desperate situation, no one seemed to notice or help him. People just passed by without a second glance. It's not difficult to imagine what would happen to the child if Anya hadn't come across him on one of the dusty roads. Anya rushed him to the nearest hospital, where he miraculously survived. She then decided to adopt him and named him Hope. The boy's story deeply moved millions of people and became a major catalyst in Lovin's struggle to tell the rest of the world about witch children and the superstition that prevailed in Nigeria. Shortly afterward, the boy underwent an incredible transformation. He regained his strength and smile, and began interacting and playing with other children. In 2022, he was reunited with his father, and the joy was evident on their faces. Then, in 2023, he finally met his mother, who stayed with him for some time, building a strong bond with him. They celebrated the last New Year together, cherishing their newfound connection. Since 2016, Hope has been living in the orphanage created by Anya and her husband. It's a warm and caring environment, where they all function as one big family. Every child receives abundant love and affection, which is exactly what they need the most. Anya has rescued hundreds of innocent children, transforming their lives from ones of torture, abandonment, and fear to excelling at the top of their class in school. It's truly miraculous to witness. Anya is astonished by the children's resilience and their ability to bounce back from such traumatic experiences. Through her sacrifices, Anya has become a symbol of hope for many, receiving accolades, nominations, and interviews. In 2016, she was named the world's most inspiring person, surpassing even President Obama. She has also been acknowledged by the Dalai Lama as a hero of our time. Anya not only possesses a beautiful face, but also a beautiful soul. She has dedicated her life to improving the conditions in which African children live. She chose to fight, and she continues to fight. And that's it. If you enjoyed the video and want more like it, be sure to leave a thumbs up below in appreciation. And if you haven't already, you really want to subscribe to my channel and tick the bell icon so you get notified as I upload a new video every week. See you in the next video.